one of the hard men of the peloton, and he certainly gives us all an understanding of what power is and how power is expressed on the bicycle. He's a champion in many rides. I got the opportunity to ride with him yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Voigt.
Well, thanks for the nice welcome, and good morning to everybody. Since we actually have quite a few people here, it looks like everybody understood the importance of power training and the importance of measuring the power, like Hunter Allen already talked about it a little bit. Since I'm in the business for quite some years now, I remember myself starting after intervals having to measure my heart rate by counting the beats. You know, like the coach in follow-up car would like use twice the horn. That means you gotta go ready. Then you would beep one time, and 10 seconds after beep another time. So you would count during 10 seconds, you would count your own heart rate, then multiply it obviously by 6 to have your heartbeats per minute, and then report it to the coach. That's how our power training back in the days, you know, in the early 80s, late 80s started. So then in 88, I think it was, just before the Olympics in Seoul, I saw some of the East German national team showing up with the first SRAM units. And like, well, the head units had about this size, you know? So I saw it like from the beginning. But they won both medals on the road, you know, the 100-kilometer team time trial, and Olaf Ludwig won the road race. So part of this success also was already that they recognized or realized power measurement, training with power measurement is, or power control units, it is really important. And then, yeah, the wall came down, the East and West German national teams united. We had a few training camps, altitude training camps in Colorado Springs, staying at the OTC sometimes, or at least, like, you know, having breakfast there and dinner. So already there we used the SRAM system, like we're talking about 99, 92, and the units were getting a lot smaller already and more reliable. So I could see the whole development, you know, how they make it more and more reliable, waterproof, more precisely, and you could get more and more data out of it. And then I signed my first big professional contract. We had Chris Boardman in the team. At the time, he was like the best time trialer of of his days. You know, won the Tour de France Prologue 3 or 4 times maybe. Well, then since I signed up with the team CSC in 2004, we were sponsored or supported by SRAM. And we're using that system now constantly throughout the year, in races, in training. And the more often you use it, and the longer you use it, the more precisely the data you get, and the better you can compare it. The power measurement systems, or SRAM, they don't make you go faster because you put them on, but they give you a very good chance to improve yourself, to go faster by using them. You know, just putting them on doesn't make you go faster. But looking at the data, downloading them, putting a little bit of brain power in there, then actually you get the real value out of them. And you could see, like say it's like 15th of December, you know, you 1 month back in training, and you were able to push, just say 350 watts with 180 heart rates. Then you have the middle of January, and you can say, hey, I can push 400 watts now with the same heart rate. Then you go to Pyrenees, you can already push 150. You go further onto the season and you see how it develops. Or in a bad case, how it doesn't develop. And then you go back 1 year into your files and go, so what happened here? Why am I not improving? Then you see, okay, I trained like this and this the year before. So it is a really, really important or precious, would that be the word? Piece of equipment, you know, and the more often you use it, and the more you work with it, and the more you think about your files and your training programs, the better you get. So, and I mean, let's open it. As you can see, no, hang on. There we go. This gentleman did not win Flanders this year because he was able to do 300 watts for 50 hours. No, he won because he had that little bit more power than Tom Boone won the Muir. So power is like everything. If you want to have success, if you want to win races, if you want to go faster, power is everything. And now I want to introduce Mike Hall from SRAM. He can maybe do a little bit more technical talk.